Iron Giant on Japanese DVD. Coming up in just a moment. Hey guys, welcome back to the 5-Hour Show. I'm your host Raymond, and I am excited today because I've been wanting to show you this for a long time, and I think now is a good time. This is, of course, Iron Giant on Japanese DVD, and in the middle is an Iron Giant book in Japanese. Now, before we get started, I want to show you that we say the Iron Giant, but in Japanese they pronounce it Iron Gianto. Iron Gianto. And that's the way they pronounce Iron Giant. So we would say Iron Man, for example, they would say Iron Man, Batman, Spider-Man, things like that. So this one is Iron Gianto, okay? And that's the way they would pronounce this, okay? So here we are. We've got 2 DVDs of the Iron Giant and a book. Now, here's the thing. I've searched high and low for the Iron Giant on Japanese VHS, but I've yet to find one. Either it does not exist, which I'm not sure, or I just haven't been lucky enough to, locate one. Or, here's another theory, it's that popular and there are none available at the moment. So, trust me, I am on the lookout. I actually found this one on one of my flea market videos from a few videos back. I can't remember which one, but I did find that at a flea market. So hopefully I'll find the VHS version one day. Okay, so let's get started with the review. And I want to show you the DVDs first. They're very simple to show you. Okay, so the only difference here is the gray and the red clamshell, but that is not the case. Okay, if you look at the spine of the DVD, it is also the same except for 2 things. The numbers at the bottom, the letters are different. This is DL-17644, while the red one is HP 17644. Now, the other thing is on the rear, while they once again look exactly the same, the actual barcode is different. The barcode on the top is 4988135527615. The barcode at the bottom is 49813534767. So I am not sure how the barcode system works. I'm guessing the lower number is the older one, but again, I don't know. If any of you out there would know, please leave a comment down below. Okay, so now let's open them up to show you the difference in the disc. So here's the gray disc. Here's the pamphlet. Okay, there's the cool little pamphlet, just like the book. Iron Giant. Okay, and this one comes with some cool, promo material. Anyway, here is the inside. I'll leave a picture for you, but here's the inside of the brochure for the DVD. It's got all the menu options and everything. Talks about the cast, the staff, the production, animators and whatnot. Okay, and again the back. All right, so it'd be the same for that one. Here is a promotional thing for Iron Man Giant merchandise or whatever. You get a present actually. So yeah, I haven't found that, but yeah, there's some stuff out there, I just haven't found it. So this one asks you, where did you find this, blah blah blah, it's a questionnaire. The other is just a DVD summer campaign 2000. So 2000 in the year 2000 they were heavily selling DVDs, and here you can see that they have a small assortment of DVDs, and I'm assuming these are just Warner Brother titles. And yep, our boy here, the Iron Giant, is right there. Okay, so again, same old thing. Now let's get to the disc. And so as you can see, the disc is a chrome one. It's really cool. Okay, and there is a difference with this disc and the other, and I'll show you that in a minute. Again, it's brand new, really nice condition. Now the difference here is that this one was manufactured by MEI. Okay, anyway, so that's MEI. All right, but now here's the second one, and again it has the same type of pamphlet, and here is the DVD disc, and as you can see, it is white. It isn't all like this one. So those are the differences between the DVDs. This one was manufactured by MEI. This one was manufactured by AMC. I don't understand the differences. They could be different factories or different branches in China or whatnot, but I'm not sure. But that's what the differences are. The DVD here in the red case is white. The DVD in the gray case is, yeah, you know, DVD, translucent, whatever you want to call it, chrome. Okay, so that is the differences between the DVDs. Okay, and again, really nice condition. So it's taken me the better part of 2 years to find each piece, but I was waiting to make this video so that I can do it with the VHS, but I've not found it, and I don't know when I'll find it, and it's been 7 years. So sorry, I have looked everywhere, online, everything. I cannot find the VHS. If it does exist, I might be chasing something that doesn't exist. But anyway, now let's get into the book, which is something that's really cool. So I'm going to put these aside, and then I'm going to open the first page. So yeah, somebody wrote, and I was trying to take it off, but it was causing more damage. Okay, the Iron Giant, 1999, the Iron Giant. Okay, there's the .com, Warner Brothers. Okay, so now here we go. That is some cool artwork. Look at that. And so everything is in Japanese, of course, the story. And yeah, the book is a little damaged, but so it does have cast, you know, cartoon cast pictures, which is pretty good. Dean McCoppin, Annie Hughes, Hogarth Hughes, and Kent Mansley. And of course the Iron Giant. Okay, let's go on to the next page. All right, here you go. Iron Giant comes from outer space, lands on Earth, blah, blah, blah. The waitress, Dean and Hogarth, you know. Next page. Most of our clips from the movie itself, which is really cool. Okay. Okay, next page. There's Iron Giant in the woods, playing with Hogarth. There you go. Is when Iron Giant breaks the train track and tries to fix it. And then afterwards. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but if you haven't seen it in the past 20 years, then you've been living under a rock or something. But anyway, there you go. There you go. Now the cool thing is they don't show exactly what happened with the robot, which is nice, and spoil it. Epilogue. Okay, this is cool. This is some animation, or I'm guessing these are just I'm guessing they're talking about how they're trying to make the robot look vintage. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys ever seen that type of art, but that's cool here. Iron Giant, all in pencil. Okay, look at that. That's awesome. And then the making of the Iron Giant. So they probably picked a town somewhere in the East Coast. What is it, Maine? Not even sure where. Here it looks like they were trying to create the characters or samples of the original sketches or whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, it says this material is the property of Warner Brothers Feature Animation. So yeah, that's probably what it was. And then here you go, here's the staff, and here's the cast. You got Irai Mariento. I don't know who that is, but you got Jennifer Aniston, Harry Connick Jr., you got Christopher McDonald, that's right. You got John Mahoney, yep. And then Cloris Richmond. I'm not sure who that is. I don't know who played that, but yeah. So anyway, and then at the very end, you've got, it looks like the end credits, okay? And so yeah, there you go. And that does it for the Iron Giant. All right, and here we are. My 2 cents. The movie was a blast. I love this movie. And here's the thing. Back in 1999, my mother and I were still, I was still in Los Angeles. My mother was still alive. She was still with us. Now, back then when this movie came out, we took a day and we went to have breakfast. We went to go see this movie. We pulled out all the stops and we just had a blast with this movie. The kids loved it. I loved it. My mom loved it. Now, here's the reason. In the movie, Dean's mom is a waitress. Back then it's just a diner, but to us now in the future, it would have been a 50s diner, sort of. So the funny thing was this. My mother actually worked at a 50s diner. So she worked at a diner called Chips that is located in Hawthorne. The place where we saw this movie was just a little further down the road in Torrance at the Del Amo Mall. So I was, at the time, 1999, Beast Wars was huge, but I was, in love with robots, and she knew it, So we all just had something in common with this movie. It brought us together, and watching the movie was fun. But once again, like I said, I'm pulling your heartstrings now. When you remember who you saw this with, and in my case, I saw it with my mom. She was the waitress, I was the boy, and I loved the robots, and it was just, it was magical. It was nice. It was really, really cool. And it was just an experience that I will always remember and I will never forget, And that's why I'm very fond of the Iron Giant movie, especially because it was a robot movie that my mother actually loved. So yes, that is my 2 cents on this movie. That is why I love it. That's why I always cherish that memory. Like I mentioned before, there's always something to do with people together watching a movie that makes them feel good. And this one is a feel-good movie. Okay? Well, anyway, that does it for today's show, vintage media review on the Iron Giant on DVD and the book. Now, once again, I'm trying hard. When I find that VHS, if I find it, if it exists, I will review it for you guys. So anyway, once again, thank you so much for coming to the 5R show today. Thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to the show. I will be bringing a lot more. There will be a lot more coming. Okay. Anyway, once again, thank you for watching. Share, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. God bless you. And I will see you guys on the next 5R show.